Oh, what's good, y'all? Hello, welcome and welcome back to Dreamhouse TV. I am your host, Dream, and I'm on a Zoom meeting with a bomb chef, you guys, a bomb chef. You feel me? Y'all already know how I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and give her that moment to introduce herself. So go ahead and let the people know who you are.
Hi, I'm JeVondah, aka Chef Teflon, aka Chef JeVondah, aka your babe's favorite chef. What it do?
Right. I mean, hey, like you guys, this is our first time like actually talking, like other than that, like we always seen on TikTok, and she be in the kitchen, you guys, she be whipping it up. So I had to hit her up and be like, hey, so let's get this interview in real quick, So I'm glad that you agreed to actually, sit down and talk with me for pretty dope. So I mean, at what age did you really start, cooking?
I've been cooking since I was about 4. I come from a big family, so on my mom's side it was like 20 of them. Then on my dad's side it was I think 9. So I come from a big family, and when I was younger, like my aunts would have the girl, me and my girl cousins, female cousins, in the kitchen. So shelling peas, cutting greens. So like we had to do all that. The first meal my mom ever taught me how to cook was fried chicken, rice, and cornbread, because you'll never go hungry. And rice, chicken, and cornbread is, I mean, it don't take much to make, to make it. So that was like the very first meal I ever learned how to make.
Right. She said fried chicken. Look, it's you know how hard sometimes. Okay, so for me, right? So rice was hard for me to start cooking on the stove. Okay, that was already one hard. The second thing was like, of course you know how to fry the chicken, but they'd be like, you want to make sure it's done, but you really don't know if that is done until. So yeah, man, it's just that embarrassing moment when you still have the blood in the chicken, and it's just like that's not how that's supposed to go.
Make gravy from scratch. That was another thing I learned at an early age, is making gravy from scratch. So yeah.
Oh yeah. She said great. Yeah. So it's like root basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, with that, that you can throw some anything in there, man. Pretty much, man. You can all kind of ways. So I mean, as for the root, what else do you use it as for like when you're cooking?
As far as the what?
Like for the how you say you make the gravy, what else do you use it for? As
use water. You can use chicken stock, beef stock. The stock is gonna add flavor. Everybody stock. So when you add water, you just gotta it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Most definitely, man. So I mean, so like as for everything that you cook, and y'all saw that you also was catering for other people as well too. Like with the cooking as well. What are some of your top dishes that you like people just want automatically?
Why I knew you was gonna ask? Why I knew you was gonna ask me that? I think about my best friend. My best friend was when I make lasagna. I just got her to eat lamb. So lamb chops, lasagna, steak. Just honestly, just about in the I don't have like a specialty. I just enjoy cooking. Like for an example, I was on FaceTime with her before the Zoom meeting started. And today I learned taquitos at work. They were doing a appreciation day for all of the housekeepers.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to make real authentic taquitos today, and I told her our next taco there, whenever me and her link up, I was gonna make some. So while I was on the phone with her, she Googled it, and she was like, "Oh yeah." So yeah, I learned how to make that day, and it was so good.
Look, right, and you know, as for being a chef, it's like that. Your palate, you know, it has. Look, man, it has to be on the cue because they gonna know when something is off. So I mean, as for, you said you've been cooking for a while now, so I'm trying to like know what is needed in and what is not needed in, basically, like for the ingredients wise. Okay, so let's just say if you cook like a stew one way and then somebody else cook it another way, like how would you be able to know what it is that they're missing or what it is that they're needing to add? Or
taste.
So
This is the thing about cooking. And this is another reason why I know a lot of chefs gonna feel like when we cook a meal, like if I'm cooking dinner, when it's done, I'm not hungry because I've been tasting, I've been eating, you know what I'm saying, eating the whole time. So I can you develop that over the years of cooking and practicing. I could taste something like at work. He made ceviche the other day, and we was tasting. And I was like, missing something. He just needed to add a little bit more acid. You know what I'm saying, to it, because it just wasn't. It was a bit too bland.
Right.
The salt there, but it was missing that acid from like the lemon juice, and like I say, it comes from experience.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so like you said, you know, when it comes down to the taste, it's like you have, and sometimes a lot of people don't realize because they think it's more of like season. That's where comes in with like a whole lot of pepper, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But and then a whole lot of, you know, it just like gotta taste like different people. So it's like it's so pepperish, you know, like having at least, like you said, a little acid on top, you know, it kind of balances it out and enhances the flavor as well too, right?
Right.
Okay.
Here's a perfect example. So when I started cooking my own Thanksgiving dinner, Thanksgiving meals for my family, I would call my mom and be like, you know, oh, I made the dressing, it tastes like this. And she'd be like, okay, well, you need to add this. Or her, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm helping, you know what I'm saying, I'm cooking the dish. I'm like, Mom, what's this miss? You know what I'm saying? What is missing? And she'll taste it. Oh, it's missing this. So like I said, you have to practice, or just get in there and just do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you how to cook. And people don't understand there's a difference between and then adding salt and pepper. Salt and pepper is not seasoning your food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, like, what was the biggest event or, you know, like small party or thing like that you ever done?
Just recently, I was in Pittsburgh a couple of weeks ago, and I really had the highlight of my culinary career in Pittsburgh. So without really throwing people under the bus or whatever, there was another chef that was supposed to been working with me, and for, you know, whatever, they end up sending him back. Well, the actual executive chef that worked for the, you know what I'm saying, for the company, he was off for the week. He was burnt out. So I had to do a 300 plated wedding pretty much by myself. Like the menu and everything had been planned out, but everything had been ordered. So I had to sit down and manage this entire wedding by myself. I had one line cook help me through the entire thing. So you're talking about, I started getting everything together prepping as I could from like that Wednesday to that Friday. So that Saturday was the wedding. That it started probably at like 3 o'clock. So you're talking about uh planning all of it, getting everything prepped up for. I had an advantage because all of the entrees had the same vegetables, so it wasn't like I'm doing a bunch of different vegetables.
Right.
But day of the wedding, we're getting everything together, and two ladies from the sales office and one of the men from the engineering department down to the kitchen to help me plan. So we literally had an assembly line going, and this person was responsible for this person was responsible for that, and we pulled it off. And probably by Monday, the bridegroom emailed the hotel thanking them for everything. They talked about the food and whatnot, and they had this or whatever, and I got congratulated. So yeah, doing a 300 plated wedding pretty much by myself with one line cook that didn't speak English for real. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Wow.
I did a TikTok video. I did a little TikTok video thing about it. But yeah, that was like the biggest thing I've ever done.
I bet. And I mean, like at that moment, it just like, what was the thought going through your head?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was nervous. I knew I was gonna do it, but that was a lot to have to deal with. Cause I'm talking about even like they had filet mignon on the as one of the dishes. I had to break down tenderloins to cut into fillets. Like like little stuff like that I had to do. Fillets, breaking salmon down, cut into fillets. You're talking about 100 some tenderloins, like 50, 60 salmon, and you got chicken brick, like all of that. And I did it.
Wow. Right. But I mean, hey, like you said, you got congratulated. I mean, hey, look. All I'm saying is,
So, why you think I'm in California right now? Why you think I'm out here in Cali now?
Look, right. Because I'm just like, hey, it was that was messed up the way that it fell off, but at the same time, I mean, you still accomplished. You pulled it off. Because many people, I don't know, they probably would have been like,
some of the people that was over it was kind of worried because, like, first of all, they don't know they don't know me. I've only been there for a week helping out. Is she gonna be able to do it? Gonna be able to pull it off? And the GM was like, "Oh, I have faith in her." So, like, I think I had made like the soup and like one of the appetizers and I had put put a little sample plate together. And I had them come down to the kitchen so they could, taste a little bit of what I had done. And that sort of kind of gave them their reassurance. I was like, okay, we in hands. If the soup and this appetizer tastes like this, then I can't imagine what I'm gonna do with the filet mignon and the salmon and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it all worked out.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, hey, big ups. You know what I'm saying? Big ups. I tip my hat to you. My hand went out to you. Look, right?
Hey.
Yeah, flex with a little bit. I mean, you deserve that, So, I mean, it just also was like you said, right now you in Cali. So, I mean, like, what are some of the other places where, where you've been to, like actually try their foods, or even be a chef to them?
Okay, so Pittsburgh was kind of different because they put French fries, coleslaw, and everything. So I really couldn't get with, like, they have a Pittsburgh salad and it's basically a salad with French fries on it. I really couldn't get with that. I've been to Dallas. Dallas was okay. I was mad because I didn't get a chance to try barbecue while I was in Dallas because they say Dallas is, the smoked meats like the brisket, ribs and all that. So I never got a chance to try the barbecue in Dallas. But out here in Cali, I've had some good food. The tacos here in Cali are by far some of the best tacos I've ever had. And I'm talking about not just going to like the chain restaurants, but like the food trucks and the real authentic restaurants. The tacos out here are hands like Mexican / Spanish food in Cali is ridiculous. It's so good. Indian food got me in the chokehold right now too. Like I've eaten my weight in Indian food since I've been so.
Yeah, going in, it happens though, you know. I mean, you know, you somewhere else, so you like, look, I want this, I want to try this.
Before but when I got back, I ordered me Mediterranean. I had some Mediterranean food not long ago, and it was good. So yeah, I'm not one of them like in the box people. I'm gonna try. I like to eat, not just regular stuff. I want to eat. You know, what I'm saying different countries. I want to try their food.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So I mean, what are some of the top countries and stuff like that you want to actually, like, if you could travel there and just go and pig out?
I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Morocco, and I would love to go to France just because I would love to go to France and just sit in one of the kitchens and learn. Like if I had the opportunity to go to France right now, wherever restaurant I would go eat at, I would ask the chef, could I come back there and learn a thing or two.
Right. And that'll be dope too. That'll be dope. I mean, look, you need to record that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah, you need to record that.
Come back tomorrow and work beside you, and learn some things.
Right. Yeah. I mean, cause look, then that's not, you know what I'm saying? You do your thing to it, and then you probably can add a twist to it, So, oh man.
Right.
Oh man. So how does it work in the house? Because I mean, I know that, like you said, you cook, that's your thing. So I know everybody in the house is probably like just grubbing.
Yes, and my fiance, she loves it. She loves it. Matter of fact, she was just talking yesterday, talking about she made her a salad, but it didn't taste like mine. So yeah, she reaps the benefit of it. My oldest daughter, I honestly believe she's gonna end up picking up on it. My daughter can cook. She can get in the kitchen and put together an entire meal. Like she a bunch of stuff in my cart on Amazon for her, like knives and stuff like that. I'm not gonna until I know she's for sure.
Yeah, so I mean at the house you have off days basically.
Exactly. But look, but you know what I appreciate? Yes, I'm gonna do the majority of the cooking. Yes, I enjoy doing it, but I appreciate when my partner takes the initiative. You know what, babe, you ain't got to cook today. I'm gonna cook something, or or surprise me and just make something. It could be something. It don't have to be nothing extravagant or whatever, but it's the thought. You know what I'm saying, behind it.
Right. Like, shoot, look, I'm not on your level, but I can cook a mad sandwich. Okay,
you feel me? Some chips or something. We good. I don't ask for much, Acts of service is one of my love languages anyway. So any little thing, I'm gonna be appreciative of.
Look, right. Look, I mean, sometimes I was thinking like it's good to it's good to take in because it's great, it's delicious. But sometimes you just gotta sit back and eat a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with eating a sandwich. Ain't nothing wrong with eating a sandwich. Just like I hate. Okay, if I'm gonna cook, I can't stand washing dishes. I'm gonna clean as I go while I'm cooking. But once I'm done in that stove, I don't want to wash dishes. So you wash the dish. We just pack it still. Your belly full. I ain't got to clean the kitchen. It's a win-win. It's a win.
Right. Like, look, I'm gonna go ahead and fix the dishwater. Everybody just wash their plate.
Right. Right, right. Yeah, I finished washing the dishes. I'm gonna go lay down.
That part, that part. Oh man. So I mean, like as for like portions, when it come down to catering, how do you know exactly how much you want to, divide?
It's simple mathematics. Per charge per person. You pretty much know how much one person is going. You know what I'm saying, is going to eat. Multiplied, crunch some numbers. Boom. It's just knowing the consumption of that, what one person can consume, and we ain't talking about on some greedy mess, but just what one person can consume. Like, for an example, those taquitos we made today, we already know one person probably gonna eat by three. So you just, you know what I'm saying, do a little math,
Yeah,
add, divide, multiply.
look, right.
Throw the
Especially depend,
throw the food,
especially depends on what event, because
yeah, and food costs, yeah, that's it.
man, because I'm still thinking about that. Like you said, it was a 300. Like
300.
man,
300.
that's like panic mode.
Yeah. But see, I had an advantage because, like I said, everything was already ordered. Like, everything, I didn't order the food. The menu was planned out. I just had to execute, you know what I'm saying, plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, shit, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations on that. Tip my hat to you, because panic mode, I promise you I would have been in panic mode, because I'm just like, so, like, I get what they want, but but how? Like, it just, but it's
Yeah.
okay, because, you took over, you went into beast mode.
I had an anxiety attack like the night before, because it's like, you really get up in the morning and cook and put 3 plated wedding by yourself. Like, you really about to do this. You really about to, but it was crazy though. Like I said, I had my paper, like I was checking things off, checking things off, checking things off, checking things off. I kept going back to that paper, I don't know how many times, because I just wanted to make sure that I didn't forget anything. And then the crazy thing about it is too, um, I planned ahead a little bit also, because just because they had, let's say, 150 filet mignons and 40 salmon and however many chicken, I cooked a little bit extra, because it's always gonna be something. Oh well, we dropped this. I need 3 more of these, or we had four more guests show up that blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, and we go get. I played up some more here. There you go. So I planned ahead when it came to that too, because that definitely happened. Oh,
Look,
we
right.
got one person that say they don't eat meat, or
Mm-hmm.
or we got 2 people that are vegan. So all of that happened. So you have to be quick on your feet.
Look, right, right. So I mean, so if you could actually just personally be a chef, someone like just famous, and no matter who it is, like who would it be?
Annihilate them,
Why?
because that's my crush. That's my celebrity crush. That's my celebrity crush. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have been like, I'm like, man, if I was to ever run into her while I'm out here in Cali, I would lose it. I would lose it. But yeah, it would definitely be not. Yeah, either her or Regina Hall. One of the two. One of the two. Yeah.
Right, right. That'll be so dope. That'll be so dope. Oh man. Oh man. Hey, one day it might just happen, It might
Look,
just happen.
I'll be back in Cali. I leave Friday. I'll be back the following Friday. So hey, it's possible. It's possible.
Look, right. Hey, I mean, you don't know, just know how to look. Just know how to control yourself. Look, say what you gotta say in the process of you freaking out, okay? So
Right. They got grocery stores out here, I think, called Ralph's. I'm just hoping I'm gonna be in Ralph's one day trying to grab a few things and I'm coming down out and I look up and I see. So yeah, it can happen. It can happen.
Right.
You heard it. You heard it here first. If I ever run into Sanaa, I'm referring back to this YouTube channel.
Yes, because please do. Yeah. Please do. I need somebody to be on standby with a camera or something to catch that moment. I need somebody to do it. Because I need the whole reaction, the face, I need it all. And look, and make sure you don't drop anything. You gotta hold on to it, okay? Don't. Oh man. I mean, that is dope though. So I mean, as for you've been a chef and you run and it's a different people. What are some other chefs that you had the opportunity to work with?
When I first moved to Atlanta and I finally got my foot in the door working, there's I'm gonna call him a celebrity chef because he is. His name's Jayon Barnes. He's cooked for a couple of celebrities, but I had the opportunity working with him before he hit it as big as he is now. But as far as like any other celebrity chefs, I haven't. Yeah.
Right. So I mean, if you had the opportunity, the chance to do it, like who would you?
Of course, Gordon Ramsay. Of course.
You're right.
That's probably it. Gordon Ramsay. That's like favorite guy all time. Favorite guy. I think of anybody else. And I think as much as I watch the Food Network, I'm trying to think of just chefs in general. No.
Right, because I'm like, and then you went for like the main, like, yeah. Would you be nervous?
You know what? Probably not. I'm gonna tell you why. I have been put in situations where I had to cook something and I never had cooked it before in my life. But the fact that I watched Chef Ramsay cook several of these items before, it was a cakewalk. Like, I've never cooked beef Wellington before in my life, but I've seen Gordon Ramsay make it so many times that if I was put in the position to make it, I would kill it. I would, hands down.
Right. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Right. Yeah. Hey, that's dope though. Cause I mean, like, that was gonna be my next question too. Like in the TV networks, you know what I'm saying, that you done peeped out. But yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So I mean, what was the hardest entree that you have now perfected?
The hardest thing that I have not perfected.
That you have perfected.
I have perfected. Oh, my grilling skills. My oh Lord. Oh, my grilling skills are top tier. Mm-hmm. So, like a lot of people when they're cooking or they're grilling like steaks, they're gonna use a thermometer to check the temperature. No, you can use your hand to check the temperature. But yeah, definitely my grilling skills are unmatched. I can look at a ribeye and tell if it's medium rare, if it's rare, well done. But that comes through experience as well, though.
Mm-hmm. All right, Houston, Texas. I don't know. She giving y'all run for y'all money. You know what I mean? That's why she wanted some of that barbecue while she was out here. She had to go and check it out. She wanted to check it out.
And you know what's so crazy? I had a list of places that I was told to try while I was in Dallas, and I never got a chance. I still have that list in my phone now. But I'm hoping I circle back around and end up getting sent to Texas again, because Texas is a whole vibe.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Yeah, it is, and it's big.
Want to come back to Texas?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Look, I mean, like, did you get to experience the traffic that it brought, and
No, because I normally work during the day. I did get out in, the little nightlife. I was in Dallas, so I went to this one, I went to Sue Ellen's. There was another spot I went. There was like 3 or 4 spots that I had went to, but I'm gonna remember Sue Ellen's because that was right around my birthday. When I went, and that spot was nice. So I really ate out a lot. I really did eat out a lot when I was in Dallas. So I can't say there was like this certain restaurant or this spot that I ate at. So
yeah, that's cool. That's understood. If you plan on grilling, you guys gonna make sure I get a video. You know what I'm saying? Even if I gotta sneak that in somebody else's video, we're gonna get a video somewhere. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man, so I mean, like, if they wanted to like actually book you, you know what I'm saying, to be your personal chef, how can they go about doing that?
Let's see. You could follow me on Instagram, JeVondah's Kitchen. That's JeVondah's Kitchen. Um, or you can find me on TikTok, your base chef.
And I'm gonna have all of that for sure down in the description box, and I'm gonna have my Instagram, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna make sure that they can get in touch with you and reach out to you for sure. So I mean, like, if your younger self came to you for some advice, what would you tell her?
Everything's gonna be okay.
Boom. Hey, and just like that, just like that. So if your future self came to you right now, what would you hope to hear?
You made it.
Just like that.
I'm a Leo, man. Hey, yeah, you made it.
Right. He said short and sweet.
You made it. Period.
Yeah. So I mean, like, as for growing up, did you always want to be a chef, or was it something else that you thought about pursuing as well?
You know what? I started working at 15, and it was this little mom and pop restaurant, whatever. Then I actually started in the restaurant industry as a server. I was a server from the age of 16 all the way up to 29. I was cooking. I was still cooking. It wasn't I wasn't as passionate as I was like how I am now. I didn't really take it seriously until I had my daughter, my oldest daughter. And it's like, okay, you got this life you got to take care of, so it's time to get serious. Let's get serious about it. And it's been popping ever since. Went to culinary school, left right before my graduation, moved to Atlanta in 2012, and hey, it's been a uphill battle, but I am nowhere near where I used to be at. Like when I first got to Atlanta, I couldn't get a job nowhere. I couldn't get a job nowhere. But now I have my own business. I'm traveling. You know what I'm saying? I'm a traveling chef now. So it's been a ride. 10 years. It's been a long 10 years.
Right. So I mean, like, any people that you have along the way that motivated you to keep going? Like, have you ever thought about giving up at any point?
Yes. There have been several times where I have dropped the F-bomb. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I'm burnt out. I'm tired. Ain't that much cooking in the world. My mom and my best friend definitely, push me. Definitely push me.
Oh, right. Because I mean, look, when you really want to go for something, sometimes you do get tired. You have that moment where you just like
burnt out.
Yeah. So and then you think about putting it on you'll come back to it. No, like, you need to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Because at the moment, if you stop, there probably is no chance where, you know what I'm saying, you can come back. Like, so the only way you can do it is just keep going, and then right. And now you traveling, you know what I'm saying? You just chilling and cooking, and, you know what I'm saying, doing what you love, and that is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. So I mean, like, when you think about everything that you have accomplished, like even being a chef now and where you're traveling to actually, cook for others, how does that feel to you?
Man, it feels amazing. Like, you don't know how many times I've heard, you deserve this. You deserve this. you deserve it. So it feels amazing. I'm gone 3 weeks out of the month. Um, but yeah, my kids are old enough to, you know what I'm saying? They're old enough to understand because 4 or 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this. I wouldn't have been able, you know what I'm saying, to travel. So that's how I know it's my time. It's my time. You know, my kids love it. You know, Beyonce loves it. So yeah, it's my time. So,
look, right. And then the fact you know it. So, you know, you're going for it. So that's like, yeah. Look,
right.
action speak louder than words. So, you know, when you put forward the effort, like you said, you a Leo, oh Lord, fire sign. I'm a Sag. So look,
Yeah.
so when we so when we get going, yo. Like, yeah, I love that hustle for it. I love that hustle for it. So, like, what are some of the other states right now in the US that you hope that you can, you know, go and perform your cooking for?
I do want to come back to Texas, but I go to either Houston or Austin. I would love to go to Illinois, go to Chicago. I've only been to New York once. I would love to go back to New York and Colorado.
Colorado, yeah, yeah. Like during what time? You want to be like winter or?
And I'm a Denver Broncos fan. Sad to say, you know, we had a losing season this season, but yeah, I'm a Broncos fan, so I would love to just to be in that atmosphere in Denver.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, look, anyone in those states, you guys, look, she's saying you need her, she's on the way. Okay, just
I love Cody.
That part, hey, you gonna have your belly well fed, okay, well fed. But but I really appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? You taking the time to talk with me. You know, this is cool. This is cool. Like I like the vibe. You feel me?
My first interview. So yeah, this was awesome.
Look, right, but that's okay though, because you know what I'm saying, like I like to stay in touch, and you know, as you go, I'm not gonna always, you know, trust me, I'm not gonna always say something, but I do look, you know, so just being in the process, we're gonna do this again, and hopefully the next time is in person. While you out here in Houston, you know,
right.
Look, I had to book you myself. You feel me? I had to book you myself. Come on, fly out. Look, we're gonna record you while you at it. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm definitely down with that.
Oh yeah, look, cause I mean, you know, look, you talking about, look, you saying something like, you know, what you talking about over there, so you know, my stomach growling, look, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Nah, look, you got y'all she be whipping it up, okay? Don't let her fool you. But bet, you guys, we thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, so every time a new video is uploaded, you guys be the first one to get it. And we out. Peace.